You bring your scarred psyche.
Direct, aren't you?
You like strong women. I've done my homework. Or do I need skin-tight vinyl and a whip?
Fuck yeah, you do. I saw online that some people have been saying that the AC Play Catwoman costume is very inaccurate and the stitching is far too zigzaggy to be considered a decent rendition of the character in 1/6 scale. This might be true, so I decided to look back and see what some of the alternatives are within the collecting community. So here we go, let's take a look at some of the versions on offer of the only woman who ever got Batman's motor running. No, not her. No, definitely not her. No. Look. Okay, so there may be more than one. In fact, it's quite possible his whole Batman persona is just his unique way of getting some crazy mad ass while also allowing him to beat the shit out of a lot of people. Kind of like Conor McGregor. First off, there's Tweeterhead's 1/6 scale statue. At 17 inches high, it's a full 4 to 5 inches taller than the average 6 scale figure, due to the super stylistic and meticulously sculpted base she stands on. Costume wise, it's very accurate to the movie version. The stitches are a hodgepodge of different techniques that reflect the original costume well. The head sculpt is superb with a milky flesh tone and ruby red lips as per the movie. The pose she's in gives a real sense of movement, and the expression correctly conveys the essence of the character Michelle Pfeiffer portrayed. The downsides are that it's either a fixed pose and no longer available, so you would have to source a pre-owned one or run a gauntlet of scalpers. It's also 3.18 kilograms in weight, meaning it's a pretty heavy piece, but if you can get this, it is highly recommended. Compared to the AC Play version, we can see the suit is indeed a little off, with the white stitches being more uniform on the AC Play version. The head sculpt on the Tweeterhead statue is licensed, and so can be more accurate to Pfeiffer than the AC figure can be. However, it appears that the 1/6 scale figure is more poseable, and can therefore change styles, whereas the statue obviously cannot. Also, the Tweeterhead figure is about $260, twice the price of the AC Play version. So it's much kinder on your wallet. Next up is Kumik's Catwoman. This 1/6 scale offering appeared in 2013 and retailed for about the same price as the AC Play figure. Kumik's offering is more well known from an established doll company. The actual figure does indeed look very doll-like in style. The clothing and stitches are a tad dated and look a little bit flimsy on the figure. The stitches are quite scarce and posing appears to be a little awkward. The boots have a very minor detail and there appears to be only one set of hands with claws on. The head sculpt is in line with Kumik's other doll series and a lot of the stitches are in the right place. The eye makeup is a little heavy though, and the flat expression conveys none of the character's personality. On the plus side, the stitching does appear to be real on the clothing. Compared to what AC Play are offering, it's clear that AC Play's prototype is far closer to the character it's trying to represent. The neck area on the Kumik is far too long, and quite a few people have mentioned that's why they didn't buy it. Still, the stitching on the Kumik is more accurate than the AC Play prototype. If I had to choose, then definitely the AC Play would win claws down. See, I bet you suddenly thought I couldn't squeeze a pun out of there. Yeah, but I haven't I? It can't all be facts and observations. There's got to be something in it for me, guys. Next up is Super Mad Toys offering. Bet a few of you didn't even know this was coming out, did you? Don't worry, it took me by surprise as well. Super Mad are known for their limited run of 1/6 scale figures. Some have said that they're actually called Super Mad because that's how you feel when you miss out on the pre-order or when the figure is cancelled or just doesn't materialise. However, let's give them the benefit of the doubt for now. It's possible that this could even be released before the video is uploaded. The prototype shown has its good and bad points. The neck is clearly too long, but it's possible it can be adapted. The head sculpt is a little more flat in its expression, but the eyes do have a bit of intensity to them. The stitching on the suit is more accurate than AC Play's, but there appears to be a slight variation in the white colour of the head and the stitching on the body. The head stitches are brilliant white, whereas the stitches on the clothing appears to be a slightly off-white shade. It's subtle, but it's there. The face is thinner with a longer jawline, and the corset has a bit more texture than AC plays. The milky skin tone is more accurate, but the stitches in AC's head sculpt are finer. I like the fact Superman included the taser that appeared in 2 separate scenes in the movie, and included a taser holder on her left boot. I think that between both figures there is one fully awesome Catwoman that can be pieced together if you can source both. But with Superman's limited runs, it may be too late for some to do this. Searching online, I found this help sculpt by Warriors Gate Productions from 2010, sculpted by Sean Dabbs and painted by J Small of Small Studios. This was a limited run and only included the head sculpt, so sourcing other parts would be pretty hard. However, I thought I'd give it a mention due to the fact that I like the smile and cheek area, which is very close to how Michelle Pfeiffer smiles in real life. Sneaking in at all hours of the night is 2011's 1/6 scale figure that was manufacturer unknown when it was first released. A wholly unlicensed figure, this was found on Toy Haven's blog, and little is known other than the blogger stating that there was quite a few in the shop he visited, so it wasn't just a one-off. For the time, it looked pretty good. The stitching is similar to Supermad and Kumik, and that's where it wins against AC Play. It also beats Kumik as it has 2 sets of clawed hands, however the head sculpt is a tad off. The green eyes instead of blue seem a tad flat, and the doll-like plastic skin with the whitewash looks a little rough compared to AC Plays. A bonus above AC's appears to be that the boots, they are real, or at least the laces are real. However, Supermad beats it for also adding the taser holster. Now if you want to upscale to a larger format, you could give NECA's 1/4 scale Catwoman a go. Head on over to Dean Knight's and John Deek's YouTube channels, where they show off the phenomenal job NECA did. It's definitely some of NECA's best work to date, full stop. Or, if you're feeling pretty flush and are money McDouchebags McGee, you can opt to get Sideshow's offering. Standing at 22 inches high, it's by far the tallest, and at $450 it's the most expensive piece. But it has a real elegance about it, and the suit has some sculpting that no other figure has. The fine stitching details in the corset, the close snug fit of the suit that won't rock up much when moved, the fine milky texture of the skin, and the intense detailed blue in the eyes, the slight bursting of the seams to show the ample curves, and the ruby red lips that just beckon you into excuse me. Anyway, yeah, those are the offerings that I could find, and even with the zigzag stitching, it is a little too clean with the AC Play figure, and I still suspect that with a little needle and some white thread, the suit could possibly be saved, hopefully. Who knows? Maybe AC Play will improve upon a prototype for the final release.
Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Okay guys, that's it for now. You should probably just get the fuck out of my cave. You're no longer welcome, so just get the fuck out. Also, click the subscribe button. Subscribe. Why aren't you subscribing? You should subscribe. I subscribe to things. I subscribe to things all the time. I subscribed to 3 things last night. You should probably subscribe. It would be nice if you could subscribe. Why don't you subscribe? It's not even that hard. You can just reach down and click the subscribe button. It's very, very easy to subscribe. All you gotta do is click the button and then you're subscribed, and then you can see all my videos. And I'm really, really shocked that you haven't subscribed yet. I like subscribing to loads of stuff. I subscribed to stuff last night. I subscribed to about 3 different channels about movies. I subscribed to some gaming sites. I subscribed to everything. It's great fun. You should subscribe. It's all fun. Very good. I really enjoy subscribing. You should subscribe. Why don't you subscribe? Subscribe!